The bass go. Let's do it.
some time left for some last-minute Christmas shopping. Our own Jim Swift has discovered what may be the gift of the year at the Armadillo Bazaar. It's fun, it's original, and perfect if you're on a shoestring budget.
One night, several years back, Bruce Cates picked up a length of string. He flipped it in the air with one hand and, to his utter amazement, discovered he had thrown a knot. He tried to repeat the trick again and again, but he could not. He didn't give up, though, and after considerable practice, Bruce Cates stepped into a phone booth and emerged as Mr. String.
You know, Will Rogers used to do this on the radio. He was pretty good. Nobody knew how good he was. You probably didn't know that.
But the question, of course, is why would Will Rogers or Bruce Cates or anybody else, for that matter, want to throw a knot?
Why not? Why not?
Now, some folks may think we're stringing you along about this. Not to worry. Just show up at Mr. String's booth at 7:09 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and you'll find all the evidence you need that this is not just a passing fad.
This will be the, let's see, the 4th annual International 1-minute string-off. So you'll be able to play 1-minute string-offs, and we'll have 3 rounds in which we'll give away the gold, the silver, and the bronze. You'll be amazed at what prizes we may give you. We may not.
Or may not.
Well, I'm not much of a string thrower, so I decided to do something I know how to do. Juggle. Jim Swift, News 36, Nightcast.
Well, our next guest is here to string us along for a while. Well, not really. His name is Bruce Cate, a local performer and partner in the 10-year-old Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm of Leander, Texas. He is also, and this is most important, the apparent inventor of this. Meet Mr. String, an idea that will surely become the next fad to sweep across this very gullible country of ours. Bruce, thanks for joining us this morning.
Ed.
I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. Now, let me get this straight. Mr. String introduces the art of throwing a knot with only one hand, the perfect gift for those who think they can do anything. One has to wonder, first of all, under what cosmic conditions did this stroke of brilliance strike you?
Well, Ed, you know, having lived in Austin, Texas for the last 15 years, there's a lot of hangout time here in Austin.
Yeah.
And it was one of those late night experiences where I really couldn't get anywhere outside the house. I was hungry. It was getting later and later, and I had nothing to do but play with this piece of string, and I came up with some really good ideas. And one of them was to throw a knot with it.
And that is the primary purpose of Mr. String, and he's going to demonstrate that for us this morning. This is the art of one-handed knot throwing.
The art of throwing
a knot. I'm sorry, it is an art. I apologize. Show us how it's done.
Now, the art of throwing a knot with only one hand is done with fluid-like ease, and that's where you throw a loop down the string, and you'll end up in this knot and other knots after the end pops through the loop.
Now, the only equipment involved is the string, but what are the rules for doing this?
Well, your Mr. String kit comes with one regulation length Mr. String.
Right.
And they're all
different
in
colors,
designer colors.
Designer colors.
That usually attracts a big crowd right there. And the secret instructions are on page 1 of your booklet.
Okay, and there is a very nicely illustrated booklet of instructions that go with this. Now, let me try it here. Give me some instructions here, and you can join me.
Now, clue 1 is hold the string by one end like this.
Okay.
And the first clue is this is you. And with fluid-like ease, roll a loop down the string.
Now, you guys, you bring your loops to the left, I'm to the right. I'm going to bring mine the other way just because it's more comfortable.
It takes a lot of practice.
No, it's not easy. I mean, you make it look, you can keep going.
Right.
Now, one of the things you do is try to tie as many as you can.
That's right.
Until you can't do any more and count them.
We've been doing this for years, Ed, and after a while you'll be able to throw a knot just like I am on cue. And when you can throw 3 in a row, we've already predetermined this, you become a master.
A master of knot throwing.
Your Mr. String kit comes with a Mr. String master card.
Now, to show that you are a master of the art. Okay.
You'll want to use that when you're in your downtown banking. Use it as second ID, and a lot of you kids out there can use it as your first
Now,
ID.
how long did it take you to start doing that? I mean, you're doing it almost every time, and I've been trying here for days, and I've thrown a few, but they're few and far between, and there are different things to do
Well,
with
the first thing to remember, Ed, is children can do this every time.
Okay, that's true. Our producer's 5-year-old daughter proved that.
That's a
she went, "Watch this,
testimonial.
Daddy," and she came back and she did it. And
it's the adult in you that really gets concerned. You're going to be wondering, how did I do it? What is it? Should I show anybody? These are pertinent questions you'll be doing with your Mr. String, but it all boils down to hours and hours of practice.
Now, before people start asking for their money back, I want to point out that Mr. String does more than tying knots. There is also Mr. String Sports Pickup. We're going to demonstrate that once you get set up for that.
This is a great game.
There's also dueling string. You can use it as an emergency
That's a very
kit,
provocative
an
game.
exercise kit. You can use it for wardrobe as for if you got to go out for a fancy occasion.
Very fashionable.
Massage kit. You showed me this earlier. It's great on the spine like this. Okay, now let's show the sport of pickup. And I want to mention
this is one of the first games we came out with, and this is a great game. It's not easy.
It's not easy, and you make it look easy. Go ahead.
The way you play this is with fluid-like ease. Throw a knot onto an object and pick it up. And if it can be done, I'll do it the first time.
He does it.
And
I'm amazed.
there are rules for scoring. There are penalty points. There are bonuses. Your friends are going to fall apart when you start Mr. String Sports in their house.
And in your own house, what a great party idea.
Get a whole group of adults around and start playing this
Part
game.
of the game here is to get that off.
And there I scored a bonus by untying with only one hand. It's all in the booklet.
Now, I guess you better learn how to throw a knot first before you try to attempt to grab something
It'll
with
help
it.
you to be able to throw a knot, but once you get into this, you will actually be doing it without knowing how you're doing it, and knots will actually go into the object.
I don't know how you're doing it, but you've got it down to an art.
Just remember, with fluid-like ease, and you will be doing
lots of practice. What kind of reactions have you gotten to Mr. String?
We've had Mr. String out, and as you know, you yourself have already gotten into this heavily, and I always tell everyone, stand tall. You're in the string section now. And we've had the Mr. String on sale for the last 4 months. We've had tremendous response from people all over, from every age group, in fact. And the facts are that when you get into playing with your Mr. String, there are hours.
There's dueling
and hours,
strings, and you can do this.
and that's a fun game.
The Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm, that's where all of this evolved. It sounds like a pretty intense course.
That's right. You know, during the mid-'70s, I lived here in Austin, and I lived out on a wonderful location on Lake Austin, and I had lots and lots of people come visit me. And that's how we began the Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm. Now, in the beginning, having so many people around, the Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm began as the hotel, motel, restaurant, parking lot, and mental health clinic. And we just basically...
Everything a small town needs.
Austin needed us.
We've got about a minute left. Let's show that you are a multi-talented person, that this is the juggling, I guess, evolved into Mr. String. Show us what you can do. And I've always wanted to juggle on television myself, so I'm going to grab some of these. Now, you do 4 or 5 of them at a time, and I see you're going to use your wardrobe.
I brought some jingle juggling balls, and I did drop them so they would prove they don't.
Can anybody learn to juggle?
This is one of the easiest things there is to learn once you understand exactly what you're doing. It's all practice, and unlike Mr. String, it is not impossible, and it's not the perfect gift for those who think they can do anything, because just about...
Juggling can't be done by everybody?
Just about everybody can juggle, and I don't want to brag if you're out there and you think you can't.
Bruce Kidd, I appreciate you coming in and showing us the juggling farm.
I appreciate
Mr. String. I want to let everybody know that if you are interested in more information about the Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm or Mr. String, you can contact them at Route 3, Box 430, Leander, Texas 78641, or give them a call at 250-0008. Thanks again, Bruce. I appreciate it. And the thing to remember, too, is that never step on your own string with Mr. String.
Never stand on your own string.
We'll take a break and be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
Gather around. We have the bracket winners of rounds bracket 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will be the finals to the Hawaiian 2004 Open. Today's game is brought to you by Bud and Bean, sponsored throughout the week and brought to you throughout the island. All players be ready. Following players will be up with Bud starting out. Doc will follow as the catcher. McKeel is the line judge. Sasha will be the hammerer.
You don't know what it's like. The finals, the pressure.
Quiet on the court, please.
You do not have to be quiet on the court.
Walking down the street with the boys with the troops feeling all right.
One.
And down along the avenue,
One more.
I heard the sound of Rockefeller blues.
Six. McKeel closes at 9.
And the music seemed good.
And it's 6. Sasha closes at...
Well, I learned to play the lead guitar, underage and that funky bar. That's how the smoke was up and when I come back to the room,
And it sticks, Sasha closes at 20.
I turn out and I get to play.
This is the hammer, the 6 in the game zone. No. Here, ball. All right, Delirious of this year's festival is Sasha, 27. And he was the hammer, so there will be no more throws. That's the official end.
This award goes to Kulu. Come up here, Kulu. Big round of applause because Kulu's technique. Here's your card. Show it to the crowd, please. Show it to everyone. Show it the font that I worked on so hard. This is laid out. Kulu had a technique which involved taking the hat, swinging it overhead, missing the ball, running to get back to the next position, missing the ball, going to the third position, and missing the ball. She was fabulous. Not once did she crack a smile. Thank you. And this is a sanctioned and certified duplication of the World Ledge Association backboard and ledge. Everyone, give this man a round of applause. This is a fabulous tournament. Thanks for doing it.
We're going to lock doors.
Just so happy. You made it down here. What are you doing?
Oh!
I'm just sitting on the dock in the bay, wasting time.
Man, that's great.
Yeah.
Remember, I've been practicing harmonica for now 4 days. I have learned I am wonderful. As a tradition, I'm going for the pocket.
You are a brave man.
No guts, no glory. 18. Program.
Take it!
Come on, Street.
That second one.
This game is about to be shut down. Bracket number 2 could not hold up to the pressure. I've just shut down with 36 throws, mostly misses on the back line. This will be one of the final players checking. There's 2 left.
Down what, bro? Nope.
Thank you, Doc.
Thanks, bro.
This is wrapped up.
What the fuck happened to you?
Oh, me personally as a player, let me talk about that. You know, I've been in this game from the first of the rounds on, what was it, Tuesday this week we started out. We started out pretty strong, but I couldn't get it together from the beginning. I believe it was about day 3 when I came back. I started landing line 1 and 3 and 4. I felt good about that. Go to line 2. I was aiming for the pocket mostly. I was working on a style that you just saw Doc, and he's instructed that the pocket, showed me throughout the first of the year that the pocket has value, and I went for the pocket on line 2 many times. Closed by 7, 8, had chances to win at 9. Single digits were in my grasp for quite a few games. I know at least 3 games I had it where I was going to win with 7, 8, or 9. Couldn't do that. I went to the third line every time I was in a slump from the third line up into the finals, all the way through the finals. That's about all I care to tell you now. This will all come to a lot more information. Will be
okay, so
forward.
what happened on the final day? Why are you once again a loser?
Well, it's pretty much not your fault. You could have easily won way ahead of me, and you also were a loser. I'm speaking.
Okay, we're going to get to that, all right?
I'm
Just leave me the fuck out of it.
Bean, who came to town, he came into Hawaii. He flew. He got the award for travel the furthest to get here. Spent the most fucking money to get here.
No shit.
And he said he could win. He came here early saying he could win. He wrote emails throughout the year saying he should have been the player of the year last year, and he's going to come back and show us why. Al, being the camera guy, is a fucking loser.
Hi, my name's Bruce Cate. I've come from the Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm, where I've been a social director, a parking lot attendant. I've been involved with past life experiences, career counseling, and recommended diets on weekends when all the stores are closed. Now I brought with me this easy-to-carry Mr. String. I've made it on easy on everybody because I put it in the Mr. String kit. Mr. String kit comes with a 1 piece of string in designer colors, the Mr. String booklet, and the Mr. String MasterCard. They're all numbered, ready to use a second ID. Now with your Mr. String kit, you get secret instructions that say start you out slow with the first clue. First clue is, this is you, hold the string like this. Now simultaneously roll a loop down the string and pop the end of the string through the loop. All of that is impossible unless you can do it with fluid-like ease. You're going to end up in this knot. You're going to end up in other knots. You're going to be confused. You're going to wonder, how did I do it? What is it? Should I show anybody? It's all in the booklet, right here. The different knots you'll cite are the normal knot. Just like this knot, this is the knot you normally throw. There's the cosmic knot. That's the knot that's named after the farm. And there's the slip knot, named for obvious reasons. Now there's also a knot called the illusionary knot. That is not a real knot. Do not count that when you're going for your Mr. String MasterCard. Mr. String MasterCard demands honesty, sincerity, and we're all on the honor system. Besides that, if we ever catch you in line with it signed, laminated, and ever used as second ID, somebody's going to walk up to you and say, hey, throw me 3 in a row, and you'd better be able to do it because it's real embarrassing if you can't throw a knot on cue. Now, as you get into this, there are things to do. There are games to play. I've invented lots of things to do, and I've even printed a few of them. One of the first ones is a game called Pickup. That's where you throw a knot with fluid-like ease onto an object. Pick it up. There are rules for scoring, ways of keeping points, bonuses, penalties. You'll be amazed that your friends will fall apart when you start a game of Mr. Sports in their house. Now, you've been waiting to find out what I'm talking about, and what I'm talking about is more than you ever believed could be done with a piece of string, and I started you out with this booklet. It comes with other games and things, such as dueling strings. That's where you try to tie a knot onto another person's string while they try to tie a knot onto yours. It's very provocative. There are things in this booklet that you haven't thought about that you'll be thinking about more and more as you get into your Mr. String. For example, there's the emergency kit for your car. Have one ready for those special emergencies. Use it as automobile accessories. There's an emergency kit for your car. Have one ready for those emergencies on the highway. Use it as automobile safety equipment. There's also, have it ready on those special nights out when you need a tie. Wear it as a Mr. String bola. Looks good. Use your Mr. String in your exercise, your stretch, your massage. This is a complete booklet which starts you off in directions you never expected to go, nor do we expect that you would care even when you've gotten there. And there's more. There's more in this booklet. There's Mr. String Goes Catfishing, as the delightful event centrally located in your home anytime you're willing to stand up and hold a piece of string in front of your cat. Every cat is a master. They already know the rules. There's nothing to it. Go catfishing today. You'll be amazed at how much energy your cat demands out of you. Now this is the Welcome to My World issue, and that is where Mr. String creates from the very fibers of his being his own environmental consciousness changer, which is a piece of string. He walks into a desperate situation, throws a few knots with fluid-like ease, and catches everyone's attention. Stops the hold-up in progress when this guy, the thief, says, "Hey, let me try that." Changes the guy's life forever, just like it did me and just like it's going to do you. Now you can get your Mr. String for only $3 plus 50 cents handling. It's all these things and more. And you're going to say, why don't I give you more money? It took up more of my time than I ever expected it was worth. Order right now. Get your Mr. String right. Mr. String, Route 3, Box 430, Leander, Texas. It works for me. See what it does to you. And we can all live by the axiom, never stand on your own string. I'm Bruce Cate from the Cosmic Goose Juggling Farm. Thank you very much. And reminding you, never stand on your own string. Thank you very much.
Mr. String?
We've all been practicing this in particular, where we hold our strings by one end, like I am, and we will get a loop to go down and have the end go through the loop. And we will try to throw as many knots as we can in 1 minute. Now this looks a little bit crowded, of course, and it always gets out of hand about this time. Now if everybody in the front row would please migrate and give each other enough room. This looks like a wild crowd. Now these people have been practicing for well over 5 days. Many of them did not speak English well, and it took 2 days for them to completely understand what we're doing. Now this year's winner is excited because, as usual, we have a cash prize. There's this $20 bill in my hands who will be given to the winner if he has $18 change. Now a lot of these guys have been borrowing money all day long, and don't let them get away with your cash. Now if everyone would please clean their lines, and if I could have a little bit of background music, Bosco, just give me anything. I don't care because these people are wrapped up. Now all knot heads, hold your string by one end like this, and I'll tell you the rules are clear. The first rule is I have sports equipment in my pocket. It's this watch. And I'll set it for 1 minute, and when the 1 minute is over, we will count our knots. And the way you count a knot is very clear. It's the inverse to how you threw it. That is to say, every time the end goes through a loop, that's one knot. There's no cheating. Fundamentally, there's no cheating because nobody gives a damn about your knots. And besides that, we're on the honor system. It's very embarrassing if you cannot throw a knot on cue. Now get ready.
All right. Get set.
We have one. All right, come right up here. I'll give you this one if you'll clean that knot out of it. This is the youngest man we've ever seen throw knots in public. Give him room, please. All contestants face the front so we don't have any cheating. And if you don't have a good spot, I want you to know nobody gives a damn. Now get ready. Everybody watch carefully. These people are going to be throwing knots with one hand only.
One hand.
The word will be not now. Could be different, but get ready, get set, not now. Now you have plenty of time. Get started because you only have 1 minute and you've got 4 seconds off. And they're throwing smoothly now. Some of them are better than others. Others are better than they think. And we have a blank spot on this kid's string. We've got a knot there. Excellent throw. It's a lot like a horse race. It's a lot like a cattle drive. These people are standing around looking busy. Now don't worry, you got 30 seconds. There's 30 seconds to go. I'm not too worried. We have a good knot up here. Now we see people that begin to panic. They're sweating bullets because they haven't thrown but a small volume, and others have already thrown so many they have no string left. The object of this game is to get as many knots in there as you can, and you only have 10 seconds. And if we'll all count down from the 5 point, we'll take them out of here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knot. All right, now this is the way you'll do it. We had a convincing song. That was a good one now.
I want you to take a moment, go off to yourself, practice by yourself, look at your knots. You're a beginner. You need the practice. These are games for masters. If you think you can handle it, go ahead and start playing the games. In fact, I hear a call from over here in the back room. I've got some game called Pickup. It's an easy game. Keep practicing. Fluid like ease. Get a loop to go down your string and have the end to go through the loop. You'll be playing this other game as you get better. Let's go get it.
Cool.